Elite, compete, or delete. We are going to decide today, are the fantasy football teams that you guys are drafting any good? I sure hope that they are. Let's have ourselves a Friday.
It's Short King Summer, dude. It just feels like no one in fantasy sports ever learns anything. Does he mistime it, or is Brock Bowers just a grown man? Brock Bowers is just a grown man. Dare I say, Rich, football might be back. In the words of Lane Johnson, this offense looks constipated. It's Short King Summer.
All right, boys, GM, I hope that you're all having absolutely phenomenal weeks. I hope that you guys are all ready for DraftKings Best Ball Week that is going to be taking place on the channel next week. I do need to make a quick note before we get into it. The first thing being, we are sponsored today by Fast Draft. They are the company that is allowing us to do Elite or Delete. Promo code Davis is going to get you a $50 deposit bonus. You put $50 in, you get $50 of bonus cash to use on Fast Draft. A link to that is pinned in the chat. It's right there at the top. All you do is click it. You go and create a team. Maybe you don't want to spend money on being a YouTube member. That's totally cool. Easiest way to support me is basically any sponsored thing here on the channel, whether it be Underdog, whether it be DraftKings, whether it be Fast Draft, whether it be, maybe Chipotle will hook us up with a sponsorship, maybe Diet Coke will hook us up with a sponsorship. But truly, the easiest way to ever support the channel is to click some links and get yourself some deposit bonuses. So I hope that, look, man, at least it'd be sick if five of you guys, this is actually true, if 5 of you guys downloaded the Fast Draft app through my link and use promo code Davis, that would be like a sick day. That would be all I would need. So I hope that at least 5 of you guys do it. GM to Joey. I'm playing to the host for my submission this week. Ultimate Slappy running back room. GM Nick. GM Baxter. GM Tim. GM Scott. GM Skeletor. GM Chad. Today is the day Chipotle comes in with a sponsorship. That or you draft a shipper. Cameron just signed up. There you go. Cameron is a good guy. Cameron is a good guy. So is Skeletor. I appreciate you guys. So here's the deal, boys. I am waiting for our good friend Patrick Corain to send me a message back on Discord because we are going to be recording a DraftKings Best Ball video at some point today. So we are going to be going a little bit quicker than normal. Did we already do this one from Tim? No, we did not do this one from Tim, I don't think. So I think Artillery Frost was our winner from last week. So there you go, Artillery Frost. You're probably at work right now, brother. But if and when you get here, you were the golden Slappy from last week. So let's go. Let's get started. We have one from Tim Holstad here. Okay, there we go. Tim says that's his new one. Easiest way to do this, let's start at the beginning. Okay, he's got Dak, he's got Hampton, he's got Travion Henderson, Slappy running back room, CD with Dak, Brian Thomas Jr., Ladd, Loveland, Tyreek. You got Devonta Smith in the flex with Hampton and Henderson at running back. That is nice. Oh, I gotta turn on the music, bro. Gotta turn on a little bit of night driving. There we go. He's got Lawrence with BTJ. He's got May. He's got Ferguson. He's got Trey Harris, Devin Neal, Dylan Sampson, Alec Iomanner, RJ Harvey. I mean, unless my eyes deceive me, he's got Hampton, Henderson, Caleb Johnson, Judkins. And then how did he finish this at running back? Dude. Oh, this is a pre-draft team. Man. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is clearly elite. This is clearly elite here. Yeah, Tim. This is a pre. I'm not going to delete this one because that one is absolutely fire. So let me do a react here so I can remember that one. Absolutely fire. Yes, Davis DAVIS is the promo code on Fast Draft for a free $50. All right, we have got A Allen 11. He's got Hurts and Goff. He's got Chuba Hubbard, Joe Mixon, Jalen Warren, Jalen Wright, Will Shipley, Marshawn Lloyd. I'm a little worried about your running backs. I'm a little worried about your running backs here. St. Brown with Goff, AJ Brown with Hurts, Matthew Golden, Khalil Shakir. I guess he did get him 8 spots after ADP. Luther Burden, Quentin Johnston, my new Slappy favorite, Darius Slayton, and in the last round, Keenan Allen with George Kittle and Dallas Goedert. I mean, do my eyes deceive me? Is this like this is like the perfect team? He had Shakir bring back. I guess he doesn't have a Viking. That is like clearly elite. That is a really good one. That's a best ball mania. I'm gonna react to that one too. That one is fire. I mean, do you guys see anything wrong with that team? Because I sure need to remember to do the timestamps here. Best ball, fantasy football, introduction. That's a hot start. We are off to two elite starts. In my opinion, yes, I was shipping some puppy twos last night. A little bit shaky, a little bit. I mean, you know, it's not perfect. I wouldn't say this is the greatest team of all time, but I mean, I'd maybe like it a little bit more if Marshawn Lloyd was Brashard Smith, but I think we're looking pretty strong there from AA Allen 11. So shout out to AA Allen 11. Bang bang. All right, Buck just dropped one, so let's see what we've got going on here. All right, this is from Laramie. We've got a 3-6-7-2 from Laramie with Jared Goff, Michael Penix, and Daniel Jones. So he's a buyer of the 3 quarterback meta. Gibbs with Goff, Josh Jacobs, Zach Charbonnet, Trey Benson, Roshan Johnson, and Miles Sanders. I mean, it's a pretty good running back room. He's got London with Penix. He's got J-Mo with Goff and Gibbs. He's got Hunter in the 5th round. He's got Addison as his bringback. Debo Dubs Hopkins. I don't love that. Do not love that. Hawkinson Andrews. I mean, it's pretty good. He got London after ADP too. Man, I mean, I don't want to be too kind with the grades. I mean, I feel like it's not fun to be that kind with the grades, but I feel like, I mean, what is really this team's weakness? He's got 2 tight ends I love. He's got my favorite game stacked. He got some nice ADP values. I'm giving this one elite too. I'm giving also I like his username. I enjoy the username. I'm giving him an elite. I'm giving Mighty Monarch an elite. Ooh, an eliminator team. This will be fun. The dingers have not been good, Dawson. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I'm gonna keep it 100% real, Dawson. My dinger teams are really bad. Combination of not drafting any Cal Raleigh and my 2 most drafted pitchers being Jackson Joby and Bubba Chandler. Not great. Ooh, they changed up your credit card, so they took your Slappy badge away. All right, we've got an eliminator here. I think Mighty Monarch almost has to be a Venture Bros reference. Almost has to be, Buck. Unreal things happening in the Discord last night. Discord's a great place, man. And I hope all of you join. I hope everyone who joins to submit their teams hangs out with us in the Discord. All right, Turmoils gave us an eliminator team. So we've got Jaden Daniels. I don't love elite quarterback in eliminator, but let's see what he did. McCaffrey and Henry and Walker and Braylon Allen. Rashee Rice, Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman, Christian Kirk, Darius Slayton, Noah Brown, Devon Vele, Evan Ingram, Zach Ertz, Brenton Strange. Okay. This is just my my first thought, I need to remove the banner for this stream. I need to remember that. I need to remember, like, I don't love the elite quarterback, and I also don't think you want to be, like, do you want to be overstacking in the eliminator? I guess I need to watch Peter's video a little bit more closely. I don't think this is, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. This is a delete. I'm sorry, bro. This is a delete. It's a delete. I'm sorry, bro. You're a good man. Just like draft board wise, what's your username? So, like, basically, instead of Jaden Daniels, I think you got to take Mike Evans or Amarian Hampton. Yeah, no, true. Yeah. Sure. You know what? Take it for what it's worth. That's a delete for me. And I got to remember to delete these because the channel will get overwhelming. All right, the DK $50 buy-in from Lensky 122, Max Lensky. This is the DK $50. It's only 216 teams. He's got Kyler Murray with Travion Henderson and David Montgomery, Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, Trey McBride, Devonta Smith. So he's got an Eagles double. He's got Jordan Mason, Drake May, Cam Scatterbo, Byshell Tootin, Cedric Tillman, Aaron Rodgers, Demario Douglas, Dylan Sampson, Pat Fryermuth, Theo Johnson, Isaac Tesla, and Greg Dortch. It's Short King summer, dude. It's Short King summer, dude. So one thing I will say about drafting on DraftKings is if you do this move that Max did, where you take a quarterback in the 9th round and then you take a quarterback in the 10th round, which is what he did right here. I don't think you take Rodgers. I don't think you take Darnold. I think you wait to take Jackson Dart or Daniel Jones or Anthony Richardson. Obviously, this is not bad. Clearly, this is not bad, and it is clear pandering with Dortch. This is not bad. I'm giving Max a complete. Right? I think I'm gonna give Max Lensky a complete, and I think that's okay. I think that's fair. Also, yes, the DK values are clearly so much better. GM to spray. Someone just asked, Best Ball Q just asked where the Discord link is. You have to get into the Discord, you have to become a YouTube member, which costs $5 a month. You can subscribe at patreon.com/DavisMattic. That costs $10 a month. Or you can subscribe on twitch.tv/DavisMattic. That is free if you have an Amazon Prime. It's very simple. You just link your Amazon account to your Prime, sign up. Very simple. Very easy. Yes. Okay. That's a complete. That is a complete for Max. All right. We have the Arbitros, a Best Ball Mania from July 5th. We have got Josh Allen at pick 28, which I don't hate. He's got Dak Prescott, who he took way ahead of ADP. He took him at 93 because I think he said something. He said, didn't trust the drafter in the 3 spot not to take Dak. Okay, let's see here. He's got Josh Allen and Dak Prescott, Alvin Kamara at 52, Caleb Johnson, Javonte Williams, and Jaden Blue, Tank Bigsby and Kareem Hunt, CeeDee Lamb, Devonta Smith, Deebo Samuel, Cooper Kupp, Hollywood Brown, Wan'Dale Robinson, Calvin Austin, Curtis Samuel, Brock Bowers, and who's his tight end? Who's his second tight end? Jake Ferguson. Yeah, nah. So you have 2 issues here. You have 2 issues on this team. First being you way overpaid for Dak when you already had Josh Allen. The far more important thing for this team was finding some juice at running back. This is a delete. Because I would understand reaching for Dak Prescott if you didn't have Allen, but you had Allen. Like you should have taken Keon Coleman. If you were going to reach on someone there, I think you reach on Keon Coleman. So that is a delete. I believe the Dinger playoffs start in 2 weeks. I believe it's the week after the week of the All-Star game, I think. Yeah, this one is a delete. It looks like he submitted another team here. Oh, there we go. There was a full screenshot. And here is another one. Oh, yeah. I mean, this guy was drafting crazy. I'm not telling you you're wrong to do it, but the way to avoid a guy drafting crazy is not always to steer into the bad values. So I'm sorry, Arbitros, but that is a delete. I apologize to you. No harm intended. All right, here we've got one from Remi. Remi on DraftKings, which, by the way, you guys are totally good to support DraftKings teams now. Remi on DraftKings. We have got Patrick Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor, Isaiah Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelce. Wow, so he went all in on the Chiefs and the Cowboys. Well, I can tell you, I know this from drafting myself. You've already got a little bit of an issue here because both of those teams are by week 10. So then he goes Shaheed, Christian Kirk, Rashad White, Trey Benson, Romeo Doubs. He did Daniel Jones with Jonathan Taylor, but he didn't get A.D. Mitchell. He took Josh Palmer, Miles Sanders, Dylan Sampson, Theo Johnson, Keaton Mitchell. I mean, I want to give it elite because you got Mahomes, Pacheco, Rice, Worthy, Kelce. I mean, you should have went all out on the bit and taken Brashard Smith on this team as well. I do like the idea. I kind of like this more with Shuck than with Daniel Jones. I hate the Josh Palmer pick. I don't love the Rashad White pick on this team either. I think you need some more juice there. I think you need more juice. For your third running back to be Rashad White and your fourth running back to be Trey Benson, I think you need a little bit more juice. I'm erring on... Oh, wait, hold on. We got something going on here. Got the email with the updated ranks, but the CSV download link wasn't working for me. Link on Patreon also didn't work. Is there an easier way to Well, let me check real quick. Tom, DraftKings or Underdog? Because I am able to pull both of them up right now. DK, okay. All right. The DraftKings one worked. In the Underdog sheet, I just pulled that up right there. Ranking sheet. Tom, I love you, brother, but that's got to be, I was going to say, that's got to be user error because I just got it to work. Judkins and Sampson is better than Pacheco and Smith if we're talking cut combo rankings. Look, that's fair, brother. That is non-derogatory. That's fair. All right. Sorry, Remi. I like the concept of the team. You know what? I mean, let's be real. I probably drafted a team like this. This is I think that's a fine team. That's a complete. Not an elite. That's a complete. All right, a dachshund from July 5th from Keith. Fields, Purdy, McCarthy. Wow, you got McCarthy at 143. Yes, great screenshot etiquette from you, Billy. Okay, we've got Fields, Purdy, McCarthy, Caleb Johnson, Cam Scattaboo, J.K. Dobbins, Rashad White, Roshan Johnson, and Miles Sanders. Again with the Rashad White. Jefferson, Rashee, Garrett Wilson. So he's got Fields with Wilson. He took Sutton. He took Pearsall. He took Tutu. He took Ty Felton. I'm worried about your wide receivers. George Kittle, Juwan Johnson. Okay, I got to think about this one. So Semi-pro, Mr. Keith. I think actually on this team, the error is Justin Fields. Let me look at the board to make sure. So where you took Justin Fields, I actually think, and you probably wanted Jordan Mason or maybe even Tyrone Tracy, but I think doubling up on quarterback there is a bit of a mistake because you're behind at running back. Like, you're definitely behind at running back. If like, let's just do a 2v2 here. You take Tracy. I guess you couldn't. I guess you take Warren or ETN, or honestly even Sharps over Fields, and then you do, instead of Tutu Atwell, you do, let's call it Daniel Jones, AD Mitchell. I think it's better. I think this one is a delete. I don't think Caleb Johnson, Cam Scattaboo, J.K. Dobbins, Rashad White, Roshan Johnson, Miles Sanders is enough juice. Like, actually, you know what's funny? This team is actually better. Like, Miles Sanders actually doesn't help this team. This is kind of backwards thinking. It'll sound backwards. Because what you want, Miles Sanders on a 0 RB team needs to be paired with some actual 0 RB guys. But like the J.K. Dobbins, Rashad White, Roshan Johnson, Miles Sanders tier is just like guys you're hoping to get you through the first month of the season. One of those guys should have been, Tootin, Algier, Braylon Allen, someone like that. So that is a good effort. Also, yeah, I would have taken another wide receiver as well. I don't think I would have taken McCarthy on this team. I get why you do. So I think Fields is the one. I think Fields is the one who got you off base there. Okay, gonna delete some of these other messages. Good stuff. Bang. There you go. Hey, Tom, don't get me wrong. I am always happy to do some customer service. You can message me basically at any time if something is wrong on the Patreon or with the YouTube or on the Discord or whatever. All right, we have got now a team from RWS, a right-wing Slappy team. Okay, look, we love a right-wing Slappy team. Well, do we? Right-wing Slappy team. Geno Smith, Cam Ward, Tyler Shuck. So he pushed it at quarterback. Kyron Williams, Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Rashad White, Miles Sanders, Geno, Neighbors, A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, Deebo Samuel, Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed, Dallas Goedert, Juwan Johnson, Elijah Arroyo. So he did late quarterback and late tight end. That is a very right-wing Slappy running back room. My God. Kyron Williams, Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Rashad White, Miles Sanders is about as right-wing Slappy as it gets. I mean, I'm just worried you don't have enough. So I actually think with this team build, Arroyo is a bit of a wasted pick, if that makes sense. Like, you've kind of already made your bet there. I actually think you need another running back. I know that seems crazy to have Kyron Williams and Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Rashad White, and Miles Sanders, but I think the sixth running back does a lot more for you than Arroyo or Johnson there. I get what you were going for. I like the Shuck stuff, but that running back room. But first off, right wing Slappy gets the assignment because we need to be submitting some funny teams. If everyone just submits their shippers, what are we doing, right? What are we doing here if everyone just submits their best possible teams? So thank you for that right wing delete. I like the theory though. I like the theory of the 3 late quarterbacks. I think more people should draft like that. All right, another one from Billy/Remi. He's got Dak, Genty, James Conner, Brian Thomas Jr., Jackson Smith-Njigba, Mike Evans, David Njoku, George Pickens, Tony Pollard, Brian Robinson Jr., J.K. Dobbins, Christian Kirk, Sam Darnold, Brenton Strange, Josh Palmer, Will Shipley, Darius Slayton, Jackson Dart, Elijah Arroyo, in Elijah Mitchell. So his stacks are Dak and Pickens. He's got Darnold with JSN. And he's got Dart with Slayton. You are. Yeah. Too much Josh Palmer here. This one just lacks juice. Like you already have Genter. You already have Genty and James Conner. Like, what is Brian Robinson Jr. doing for you here? Brian Robinson Jr. needs to be a wide receiver. Chris, it's just attached to the YouTube that you're watching. It is all you got to do at the very top of the chat. The pinned comment here is right at the top there. Yes. All right. That was honestly, if I was being unbiased, that would be a complete. But because I have, unlike anyone else, I'm biased. That's going to be a delete for me. All right, we got Big Truckin. Is this the solver database? I think it might be. All right, we've got Big Truckin. That's a right-wing Slappy username. Joe Burrow. He got Burrow at pick 68 and Brock Purdy at 101. Barkley, Chase Brown, Ramondre, Tyler Algier, and Justice Hill. What does Justice Hill do for this team? Wrong archetype of running back to select with this room. Justice Hill should be Keaton Mitchell or Kareem Hunt or just literally anyone other than Justice Hill should basically never be on a Saquon Barkley team, in my opinion. Like that style of running back. Like you don't need to take Austin Eckler on a Saquon Barkley team. All right, we've got Ladd McConkey, Jamison Williams, Jerry Jeudy way after ADP, Brandon Ayuk at 92, Christian Kirk, Quentin Johnston, Jalen Knoll, Andre Yoshibas, George Kittle, Mike Gesicki, and Dalton Schultz. You definitely did not need a third tight end here, Mr. Truckin. Dalton Schultz is a terrible pick here. Dalton Schultz should be Michael Wilson or Taj Brooks or just any wide receiver. Could be, I don't know, man. I'd rather see Jacob Cowing on this team or Jermaine Burton on this team. Schultz is a wasted pick. Honestly, just even Ayuk at 92 is tough for me. It's kind of a juiceless wide receiver room after the top two guys. You got Jeudy, Ayuk, Kirk. I mean, QJ, my boy. Shout out to my boy Mason. That's a delete. That's a delete. Sorry, we're judging. Hey, chill. Jalen Knoll, not a bad pick. Jalen Knoll is not a bad pick. Jalen Knoll is a good pick. All right, Kiwi Cat. This is my boy, Run Good Rick. All right, he has got. He's showing it from Best Ball. From Best Ball Explorer. All right, Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, and Cam Ward. Chuba Hubbard, Caleb Johnson, DeAndre Swift, Rashad White, Austin Eckler, Blake Corum. St. Brown, Devontae Adams, Rashee Rice, Calvin Ridley with Ward, Luther Burden. That's an early Luther Burden draft. Early BBM. Yeah, he did get a lot of values here. Look at that CLV on DeAndre Swift. Jaden Higgins with Stroud, Brock Bowers, Dalton Schultz. To be fair, every pick might be a bad pick this year. Yeah, it's a very good point. Well, so this is kind of, it just shows the double-edged sword of drafting early. Taking Bowers at 14 with St. Brown. What's funny is that's actually quite a unique combination. Another Dalton Schultz team, by the way. Dalton Schultz obviously totally fine as a second tight end on a Stroud team. what I guess, I mean, this just has to be a delete because what is unstacked? What is unstacked Jordan Love doing here? There's just no reason for it. If you're not going to commit to taking Dontavian Wicks, like Blake Corum just has to be Dontavian Wicks here, or Jalen Knoll just has to be Romeo Doubs. What are you winning with unstacked Jordan Love? I mean, it's like an interesting team. It's not the worst team I've ever seen, but that's a delete. All right, we've got Mr. Chad Candles, a big board that we think he's got a shot. Okay, let's see, Chad. Does this one have a shot? Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, Shedeur. You can tell it's a big board team when you see Shedeur in there. Jahmyr Gibbs, Chuba Hubbard, Aaron Jones, Ollie Gordon, Damian Martinez, Brashard Smith. It's a lot of weight on Ollie Gordon's shoulders here. Big CLV on Ladd, Xavier Worthy, Jamison Williams, Calvin Ridley, Juwan Jennings, Xavier Leggett, Isaiah Bond, Jack Besh, David Njoku, Jatavian Sanders, Gunnar Helm. All right. Chad, this is this is exactly why we don't like drafting big board teams. This is so funny. This is all the worst parts. Yeah, this is all the worst parts of drafting in the big board, right? Like Ollie Gordon, Damian Martinez nuked from orbit, Isaiah Bond nuked from orbit, Gunnar Helm, tears his ankle. That's so funny. And it doesn't have RJ Harvey. It doesn't have Travis Hunter. That's so good. Yeah. Jason, this is just the Slappy Central Discord that we're in right now. So if you're a YouTube member or you subscribe on patreon.com/DavisMattic, or if you subscribe on twitch.tv/DavisMattic, you can get in this Discord. It's such a time capsule, Chad. That's such a time capsule. All right. Arbitros already did one, but I am a fair and just man. So we are going to do this one quickly. Josh Allen. He must love Josh Allen. Trevor Lawrence, Saquon Barkley, Joe Mixon, Isaiah Pacheco, Austin Eckler. What does Eckler do for this team? I guess he covers bye weeks. Ladd McConkey, Xavier Worthy, Jerry Jeudy, Josh Downs, Trey Harris, De'Ami Brown, Wan'Dale Robinson, Keenan Allen, Curtis Samuel, Evan Ingram, Dallas Goedert, Brenton Strange. I mean, this dude is just not even making an effort to stack Josh Allen, which I guess is fine. I also don't love your Trevor Lawrence stacks being De'Ami Brown and Brenton Strange, because you're living in a universe where the Jaguars passing offense is good and helps you get through the playoffs. But you are not able to, like, it's the same thing. Honestly, it's the same thing as Burrow with Yoshi Voss and Gesicki. He did make an effort. He took my least favorite stack, though. He took Curtis Samuel instead of taking Elijah Moore. So I'm giving him another delete. Also, Arbitros, if and when you watch this, just you can. This team also didn't need 3 tight ends. Dallas Goedert doesn't do anything here. All right, we got a Tesla Beam. What do you use to stream your browser? The software I wasn't using can't find my geo. I mean, I'm just in Google Chrome right now. I think I probably agree with you, Stefan. Honestly, I'm just such a non-Josh Palmer bro. All right, this is Tesla Beam. Patrick Mahomes, Caleb Williams, Josh Jacobs, Quinshon Judkins, Isaac Urendo, smash, Jalen Wright, Brashard Smith. That is a running back room that I can get with. ETN at pick 121 is totally fine, right? Totally fine. Jamar Chase, Rashee Rice, DJ Moore, Jacoby Myers, Hollywood Brown, Pat Bryant, Romeo Dubs, Wandale at 193, George Kittle, Travis Kelce. Smash it. Smash the button, dude. That is so good. I don't know what contest this is in. But this is really good. That is, I mean, you must have just been drafting with some donkeys. My gosh. This is, I mean, he's got 2 smash tight ends. He's got his anchor running back. This is super, that is elite. That, I would say that is probably the favorite right now that's probably the favorite right now for the golden Slappy. All right, here we go. Remi used code Davis for the $50 deposit bonus on Fast Draft, and he drafted Brock Purdy, Justin Herbert. He took McCaffrey round 1. Then he waited for Pacheco. Javonte, don't love it. I'll tell you this, on Fast Draft, the value of these guys like Javonte, and honestly, even guys like Dobbins is kind of lower, and I think the values of guys like Tootin and the guys who are not 100% drafted are a little bit, the Javontes and the Dobbinses are lower, and the Tootins and the Algiers and stuff are higher, because you're really just trying to nut out. Nico Collins, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton, Juwan Jennings, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, David Njoku. I mean, that's pretty elite. Darth Carter, I'm also giving you points for Darth Carter as a username. I'm a big fan. Really, I got no complaints here. I mean, maybe I would have gone. I would have tried to have gotten Purdy on this team with Jennings, but that's about it. That's quite good. Yes, and it is total points, obviously, as well. All right. Shit, yeah, the Achievers. Shit, yeah. Oh, here we go. New member, AMACD 123. Honestly, you know what? You're right. Anyone who uses code Davis on Underdog, or code Matic on DraftKings, or code Davis on Fast Draft gets elite. So I'm revising my grade. Billy, elite. Anyone who signs up. Shit, yeah, the Achievers. Makes me laugh every time. Jordan Love, Tua Tagovailoa. Oh, he went real 0 RB here. He went super 0 RB. Jalen Warren, Cam Scattaboo, Byshell Tootin, Keaton Mitchell, Jarquez Hunter, DJ Giddens, and Dylan Sampson. I mean, is that the slappiest running back room you have ever seen? That is the slappiest. The slappiest RB room of all time. I love okay. Obviously, this is very funny. But I'll tell you at least one thing he's doing that is directionally accurate. I would not do this. But what he is doing, using this, is he is creating combinations of players that are very uncommon. You are not going to see Keaton Mitchell and Jarquez Hunter and DJ Giddens on teams ever. It's not okay. Change how you guys would feel if Jalen Warren was Isaiah Pacheco and Cam Scatterbo was Aaron Jones. I would actually say that what he's doing here is kind of good. Let's go to the rest of the team. Chase, Hill, Worthy, Pickens, Reed, Golden, Dubs. I mean, good wide receivers. And he has Trey McBride. Noah Gray, you flew too close to the sun. I actually want you guys to think about this. Obviously, this team, like, he's kind of doing a bit. But if instead of Jaden Reed, he had Isaiah Pacheco, and instead of Noah Gray, he had anyone who actually exists, like if he had Juwan Johnson or Theo Johnson. This honestly is not a bad way to build teams. I promise you guys, it's really not. Because the range of outcomes for guys like Roshan Johnson and DJ Giddens are way closer than we want to think. So he is directionally getting at something here that we should be thinking about, just because the combinations become so, like, I would actually make a wager that this is one of 10 teams in the entire contest that has Keaton Mitchell, Jarquez Hunter, and Dylan Sampson all together on the same team. Imagine submitting a team, being told you didn't do a bit, and you actually were not trying to do the bit. Yes, this is a unique delete. That's a unique delete. Sold. Yes, I agree. I mean, I feel like this one would be, you'd probably like this team better. I mean, Trey McBride is obviously doing a good bit of heavy lifting here. There you go. Hey, that always happens, John. You know, not every team is going to be perfect. And I appreciate you for supporting. All right, that is so funny. Yeah. Replace Reed or Golden with a running back and then add Wicks on at the end. Yeah. It's the definition of a team plan. Okay. All right, we've got one from Skeletor. Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray. I end up with that pairing a lot for whatever reason. I guess they're both on that side of the board. Jahmyr Gibbs, Caleb Johnson, Aaron Jones, Isaac Urendo, Will Shipley, and Dylan Sampson. Rashee Rice, Marvin Harrison Jr., Xavier Worthy, Cooper Kupp, Rashid Shaheed, Romeo Doubs, and Malik Washington. Sam Laporta, Dallas Goedert, and Jonnu Smith. No reason to click Jonnu there. A little bit of value hounding, I guess. He got Aaron Jones after ADP. He got Kupp after ADP. He got Shaheed way after ADP. He got Doubs way after ADP. The wide receivers are not that thin. I'm leaning complete here. Kyler Murray at 116 is quite nice with Marvin Harrison. I don't love the Jonnu pick. Like, I know you got the ADP value, but I think you needed another wide receiver. I think with Cooper Kupp as your fourth, you needed another wide receiver. Going complete there, Skeletor. Go. I'm not going to give you a delete. Not going to give you an elite. That is complete. Okay. All right. We've got one from Adam. Jaden Daniels, Geno Smith, Tyler Shuck, Tony Pollard, Aaron Jones, Cam Scatterbu, Byshell Tootin, Rico Dowdle, Jarquez Hunter, Brian Thomas Jr., Devontae Adams, Rome Odunze, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, Jack Besh, Alec Pierce, Brock Bowers, Colston Loveland. I mean, I wish Scatterbu was literally anyone else. That's an okay team. It's okay. I'm a little worried about, Tyler Shuck producing the ball for your wide receiver 4 and 5. Unstacked Jade Daniels. Like Ertz, I think would have been. That's a complete, Adam. It's not a delete. That is a complete. All right, we've got. Oh, here we go. This is the Justin Jefferson Bowers team. Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Warren, Najee, tough. Tajay Spears, Rico Dowdle, Marshawn Lloyd, Taj Brooks. There we go. Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Ayuk, Josh Palmer. Bowers at 30. Dude, why did you take Josh Palmer and Aronde Gadsden on this team? Oh, man. You can't do it. You dropped the baby. He got Bowers at 30, but he did not land the plane, bro. You guys cannot tell me this plane is landed. the wide receivers are weak. Gadsden is unneeded. Taj Brooks, I don't love. It's got to be a puppy. I don't know. Man, that is paining me. This is pain. Oh. That's a delete because you wasted Bowers at 30. Absolutely painful, bro. That was tilting to watch. All right, A Word on Sports. One of the first Discord members, Mr. A Word on Sports. Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love, Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Pacheco, Aaron Jones, Jaden Blue. I like that running back room. Jamar Chase. I don't love Zay Flowers ahead of ADP without Lamar. Jaden Reed, Trey Harris, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Knoll, DeAndre Hopkins, A.D. Mitchell, Tucker Kraft, Jake Ferguson, Zach Ertz. That's a good team. It doesn't leap out to me as elite. But maybe that's just like my own biases coming in. It's pretty good. Wide receiver. Oh, yeah, it's Zay with Packers. Yeah, there you go. I guess like Jake Ferguson doesn't do anything for this team. That is a complete. Not a delete. That is complete. Dr. One, the Professor. It's my boy David Russell. We have got Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Trevor Lawrence, Devin A-Chain. Oh, yeah, Ferguson with Daniels. I don't know. It's just tight end bring back. What's the point? Gut instinct on this one is that Trevor Lawrence is unnecessary. A-Chain, Chase Brown, Jordan Mason, Byshell Tootin, DJ Giddens, Jordan James, Brian Thomas Jr. Wow, he got T at pick 36. What? What, dude? Juwan Jennings, Josh Downs, Rashad Bateman, Quentin Johnston, De'Ami Brown, Brenton Strange, Juwan Johnson. Honestly, only criticism I have of this one is that Giddens or James should have been another wide receiver, but man, that's elite. That's really good. That's we're gonna keep that one on the board. All right, quick Arbitros one. Mayfield, Ward, Dart, Kyron, Mixon, Brian Robinson Jr., Tyrone Tracy, Rashad White. Just a lot of running backs. Neighbors, London, Evans, Debo, Burden, Wandale, Malik Washington, Dalton Kincaid, Cade Otton, and Chig. I guess just really no reason to take Kincaid on this one. And probably would have rather Kincaid have been a wide receiver. Not bad though. And I love that 3 quarterback strategy. Although I would say just a little bit of thought in general is to try and push the quarterbacks a little bit more. It's a good idea. But yeah, I like the 3 quarterback strategy there. The Ward and Dart together, I think is quite good. All right, we have one from our boy Zach Lanars, big important guy at the channel. Mahomes, May, McCarthy at 140, Gibbs, JT, Jalen Warren, Jaden Blue, Brashard Smith, Devontae Adams, Xavier Worthy, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Matthew Golden, Kyle Williams, Demario Douglas, and Troy Franklin as the bringback. David Njoku, Mason Taylor. Double the bye week bros. The bye week bros are out. The knives are out. It's very real out here. Yeah, this team is good. We have Mahomes and Worthy. We have May and Kyle Williams and Demario Douglas. We have McCarthy and Addison. That is that's an elite. That's an elite. Giving you the thumbs up there. Oh no, Dewalian has a drafters team where he took DeMarcus Robinson. My thoughts on Pudgy Mahomes, love it. Patrick Mahomes couldn't be better. So good. Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Jordan Love. Remember, this is marathon style scoring on drafters. Devin Achane, Kyron Williams, Joe Mixon, Quinshon Judkins, Will Shipley, Amon-Ra St. Brown with Goff, Mike Evans, Juwan Jennings with Purdy, Golden with Love, Trey Harris, Quentin Johnston, Jack Besh, DeMarcus Robinson, delete, immediately delete, Isaac Tesla, Dallas Goedert, Juwan Johnson, Dalton Schultz. I mean, tight end is obviously like a little bit weak. I guess you got a big ADP discount or a big real-time ADP discount on Goddard. I do like Juwan Johnson. I mean, it's hard for me to judge drafters teams, but that I think that's a complete Dewalian. All right. Got my boy Bradley Maddox here. Well, how about they just try quarterback sneaks in general, brother? It's so annoying. Okay. Bradley Maddox. He's in the 11 hole here. He goes, you guys can't see it because my face is blocking it. Ashton Genty and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Breece Hall at 35. DJ Moore at 38. Juwan Jennings at 59. Travion Henderson. Jaden Reed at 83. Tony Pollard. Purdy with Jennings. Caleb Williams with DJ Moore. He's got Colston Loveland with Caleb. Dallas Goedert. A lot of Dallas Goedert today. Romeo Dubs. Adam Thielen. Zach Ertz. Jalen Knoll. Darius Slayton. Jackson Dart. So his running back room is Genty, Breece, Henderson, Pollard. Oh, he stopped at 4. I like that. Bradley. St. Brown, Moore, Jennings, Reed, Dubs, Thielen, Knoll, Slayton. That's an elite. I like that. I like that a good bit. Bradley, just one thing. The next time you post, just make sure to toss in a screenshot of the actual team. That's all. But that was quite good. That was an elite. Bradley. All right, a 4th of July eliminator. 4th of July eliminator. Herbert at 117. JJ McCarthy, Matt Stafford, Christian McCaffrey, Chase Brown, Amarian Hampton, Tank Bigsby. I do like the 4 running back stuff in the eliminator. I don't know if Pete said that's good or not, but I do like it. AJ Brown, George Pickens. I love George Pickens in the eliminator. Judy is an eliminator ass pick. Jordan Addison, obviously not quite as good in the eliminator. All you have to do is link your YouTube account to Discord. That's all you got to do. Sometimes it won't link for you right away. You just unlink it and relink it, and you'll be right in, Andrew. Mooney, McMillan, and Knoll. Knoll way too cheap. Loveland, Ertz, and Higbee. I think I would like it better if Jalen McMillan was another running back, Nick. That's really the only criticism I have. Like, if Jalen McMillan was Justice Hill or something like that, I think I would like it a smidgen better. But that's a complete. That is a complete in the eliminator. All right, we got one from my boy, Brady Betts. Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, Christian McCaffrey, Tony Pollard, Jalen Warren, Ray Davis, Miles Sanders, Ollie Gordon, an Ollie Gordon believer, Jackson Smith and Jigba, DJ Moore, Travis Hunter, Josh Downs, Emeka Egbuka, Pat Bryant, Calvin Austin, Brock Bowers, and Brenton Strange. So he's got Caleb with Moore, Lawrence with Hunter, Rogers with Calvin Austin. I hate Calvin Austin as a pick, honestly. I really do. I mean, it's a Bowers team. It's stacked. It's good. The Calvin Austin, Aaron Rodgers is tilting me. That's a delete. Let's see if this one's better. Lamar and Trevor Lawrence, Ashton Genty, RJ Harvey, Cam Scatterbu, Byshell Tootin, DJ Giddens, Dylan Sampson, Brian Thomas with Lawrence, Flowers at 39. So he pulled the Flowers up to the right side of the board. Hunter, Golden, Igbuka, Bryant, Wandale, Goddard, Pitts, Theo Johnson. Weirdly, that team is a worse ADP value, but I like this one better. I think those are both completes. Yes, a full rookie running back room. Give him a slap. Yeah. You know what? He gets an extra slap point for me as well. Shout out to Brady Betts. All right, we have got a Hound Dog from Shoei, Jared Goff and CJ Stroud, Bijan Robinson, Bucky Irving, Alvin Kamara, Jalen Warren, Austin Eckler, J.K. Dobbins, Rashee Rice, Jameson Williams, Jalen Waddle, Khalil Shakir at 92, Christian Kirk, Adam Thielen, Michael Wilson, Dontavian Wicks, Sam Laporta, and Isaiah Likely. So he's got Goff with Laporta and JMO. He's got Stroud with Kirk. I would have loved Jaden Higgins on this team. Jaden Higgins instead of Jalen Warren, and I really think you're cooking. Austin Eckler just does not need to be on this team. I mean, not that Austin Eckler is a bad pick. If I'm grading this on a scale, this is like an elite minus. It's really good. I don't know if it's also good for that specific contest. A 197 Dobbins. That's quite good. That's quite good. I'll give you elite, Shoei. I'm gonna give you an elite. All right, here we go. We've got a Kevin team. All right, everyone. We got one from Kevin. Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, Breece Hall, Kyron Williams, Alvin Kamara, Travion Henderson, and Tank Bigsby. Nico Collins with CJ Stroud, AJ Brown, Matthew Golden, Khalil Shakir, Rashid Shaheed, Luther Burden, Savion Williams, Jonnu Smith, Brenton Kevin. What are we doing, bro? 4 tight ends. Four tight ends. Oh, Kevin, I'm worried about your wide receivers. It's so funny. If you guys know Kevin is like the freaking slappiest wide receiver drafter of all time. Dalton Schultz just has got to be a wide receiver here. That's all. Or Mason Taylor. Take your pick. One of Mason Taylor or Dalton Schultz has got to be a wide receiver. I'm totally cool stopping at 5 at that running back room. But I can't give it to you. That's got to be a delete. All right, we've got one from I gotta check this. I gotta check this DM from Karain. Give me 1 second. No, I had to confirm times with Karain. Man, the people do love to click Schultz. If your thought is I need a tight end for I mean, I see what he was going for there. I absolutely see what he was going for there. But okay. All right, we're back. I'm confirmed with Karain. Where was I? Oh, shit. I lost my spot. Oh, here we go. Okay. Did this one. There we go. Bennytron. Kevin, I do see your thought process. I do see your thought process. All right. My boy, Jake Binniger, did Kyler Murray, CJ Stroud, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, Travion Henderson, David Montgomery. So he stops at 4. Marvin Harrison, DJ Moore, Devonta Smith, Jaden Higgins, Kyle Williams, Hollywood Brown, Romeo Dubs, Jalen Knoll, Michael Wilson, Evan Ingram, Mike Gesicki, Juwan Johnson. I thought it was going to be Schultz too. I really did. Jake, I like this team, man. This is really good. You got a little bit of ADP value on Henderson or Montgomery. I think Devonta Smith is totally fine as a wide receiver 3. I mean, I think you know what? I'm going to give it to him. That's an elite. Give this man his heart. No, give this man his fire emoji. That's a good team. All right, a Best Ball Mania from This Is Fine. Moderator of the Discord, good man. Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Anthony Richardson. I like the Richardson. I am a fan of the round 18-17 Richardson. Devin Achane, Joe Mixon at 64, Tony Pollard, Tyler Algier, Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is fine here. Not like the exact archetype that I'm trying to highlight, in these spots. Like, I think you're probably slightly better off with whatever handcuff running back you like. Oh, am I not on Twitch? Oh, dang. I forgot to click the Twitch button. There you go. It's on Twitch. Sorry, man. Discord moderator does not get paid anything. I'm sure some Discord moderators do get paid, but I am not able. We are live on Twitch now. Bird Dog, thank you for messaging me, bro. I would have never remembered. The Karain is pre-recorded. Karain is pre-recorded for DraftKings Best Ball Week. Okay. Sorry, This Is Fine. Like I said, Miles Sanders I think is like maybe a little bit better on this team as like another Algier type. Malik Neighbors, JSN. He got Flowers and Jackson both after ADP. Downs, Trey Harris with Herbert, Jack Best, Jalen Knoll, Darius Slayton, Mark Andrews, Tucker, Kraft. I mean, can you guys even pick anything wrong with this team? He's got the rookie wide receivers and Harris and Besh. I mean, obviously, I don't love JSN at that cost, but I think that is sick. I'm giving him the fire emoji. All right, here we go. We got one from Joey B. What is the DK Tutty? Is that a $50 contest? What are we looking at here? Okay. Joe Burrow, Josh Jacobs, Amarian Hampton, Jamar Chase. Wow, Chase and T with Burrow. Olave, TJ Hawkinson, RJ Harvey, Michael Pittman Jr., Christian Kirk, McCarthy with Hawkinson, Byshell Tootin, Jaden Blue, Mike Gesicki, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Knoll, Tyler Shuck, Ty Felton, Taj Brooks, and Tutu Atwell. Joey, you did go super slappy. Here's my only issue. How slappy can you really be with Josh Jacobs and Michael Pittman Jr.? I need you to commit to the slappy bit. I mean, this obviously is a very good team. He has Shuck with Olave. He's got McCarthy with Hawkinson. He has got the Burrow double sack. I mean, obviously this is very good, but I need you to commit to the full slappy bit. You can't. I'm gonna give you elite, but I need you to commit to the full slappy bit. All right, here we go. I knew he was gonna be here. Mr. Poopy Butthole. Just absolutely. Just some days you know it's coming. True. Jacobs is the chaperone. All right, Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow. So I don't know. Shuck has got to be slappy, right? I mean, there's no way around it. Shuck has got only slappies are taking Tyler Shuck. Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Bo Nix, Barkley, David Montgomery, Isaac Urendo, Jaden Blue, Marshawn Lloyd, T. Higgins, Marvin Harrison. So he's got Barkley and Hurts, Marvin Harrison, Keon Coleman, Rashid Shaheed, Marvin Mims with Knicks, Alec Pierce, Dante Thornton, Andre Yoshivas, George Kittle, Mike Gesicki. Oh, I'm very jealous of you, Delightful. My headphones just died. Tough scene. Okay. I'm trying to like conceive of how a team with Keon Coleman as its wide receiver 3 wins. Like, I know it sucks, but I think Knicks just has to be really, honestly, I think Burrow has to be a wide receiver. I think Burrow has to be Golden or Pearsall or Jacoby Myers. I know it sucks because you have T, but that is too much draft capital at quarterback, I think. Sorry, Mr. Butthole. Okay, we've got one from Baxter. Baxter Dowell. My eyes. Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams, Saquon Barkley, Caleb Johnson, Jaden Blue, Isaac Urendo, Ray Davis, Roshan Johnson. Very, very slappy running back room here outside of Saquon Barkley. But this is what a Saquon Barkley running back room should look like. It should just be all ceiling. T. Higgins, Marvin Harrison, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Kyle Williams, Tyler Lockett, Dontavian Wicks. I don't love the Mike Williams pick. Colston Loveland and Mike Gesicki. That's a good team. 2-6-8-2, double stacks. Urendo is the bring back. I mean, it's just a good team. Just straight up a very good team. Good team, Baxter. That's an elite. It's not. I don't think it's one of the gold star ones, but it's definitely quite good. I made one of you guys the mods of this channel. I don't remember who. All right, here we go. We got James Bean with a Jalen Hurts, JJ McCarthy, Isaiah Pacheco, Jalen Warren, Byshell Tootin, Austin Eckler. Now, this is a running back room that Austin Eckler fits in. Roshan Johnson, Braylon Allen, Brashard Smith, Justin Jefferson with McCarthy, Rashee Rice at 27, Devonta Smith with Hurts, Jordan Addison, Cedric Tillman, Dante Thornton, Jalen Naylor, Brock Bowers at 22, TJ Hawkinson. Now here we go. That's how you win. That's how you win the Dachshund. I think this is it. I think this is our gold star team. Can you guys poke any holes in this? I don't think you can. I think the only thing, and this is a very small thing, would be Ty Felton over Jalen Naylor. Or maybe Isaac Tesla as a bringback. But I don't really think you can put this team down in any way, shape, or form. This is heat. Yeah, that's a beauty. I'm gonna pin this. That is so good. The light mode can get the trophy if it has Justin Jefferson on it. All right. This is from my boy Jake Hareen. Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Jackson Dart, Jonathan Taylor, DeAndre Swift, Brian Robinson Jr. Now, this is a team that Brian Robinson Jr. fits because DeAndre Swift and Brian Robinson Jr. Are the same, in my opinion. Byshell Tootin, Will Shipley. Love taking Shipley with Justin Jefferson. Love taking Shipley with Jonathan Taylor as you get leverage on those Barkley teams. Ladd McConkey with Herbert, Devonta Smith, Juwan Jennings, Keon Coleman. Oh, De'Ami Brown. Not De'Ami Brown, bro. Anyone but De'Ami Brown. Come on, man. Well, it's De'Ami Brown, brother. You can do better. Darius Slayton. Slayton with Dart. Kraft, Likely, Strange. He's saying he thinks maybe he should have taken one more running back instead of Dart. Honestly, I don't know. Who's going to add more points to this team? Taj Brooks or Jackson Dart? You believe in a player with 700 career yards, Larry? I mean, I think you literally, by being a De'Ami Brown believer, you are being brainwashed by the Slappies. You are the Slappy, bro. Honestly, actually, I would say I would maybe more want Likely to be a wide receiver. I think you want Isaiah Likely to be a wide receiver here. I think you would prefer Isaiah Likely to be Cedric Tillman or Romeo Doubs. That's not going to get the gold star, but that was an elite. All right, here we go, boys. The moment we've all been waiting for. A Buck St. Thomas team. Let's get his ass. Not a Buck team. No, this is not true. De'Ami Brown has never been a wide receiver 4 or 5. He's had every opportunity to succeed and has never been good. De'Ami Brown, these are players with more receiving yards on the same team than De'Ami Brown. J.D. McKissick, Adam Humphries, DeAndre Carter, Ricky Seals-Jones, Cam Sims, Logan Thomas, John Bates. Here are some more players on the same team. We've got Jahan Dotson, Logan Thomas, J.D. McKissick again, outgains De'Ami Brown for the 2022 Commanders. For the 2023 Commanders, we have got Logan Thomas again, Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson Jr. with more receiving yards, and Byron Pringle. Byron Pringle with more receiving yards than De'Ami Brown. And even for the 2024 Commanders, Olamide Zaccheaus and Noah Brown with more receiving yards than De'Ami Brown. He's making the same amount of money as Tutu Atwell. Are you big on Tutu Atwell? I mean, if you're big on Tutu Atwell. Oh, great point here. Juwan Jennings compared to De'Ami Brown had 400 more receiving yards than De'Ami Brown did. 400 more receiving yards and 6 more touchdowns than De'Ami Brown did his first 3 years in the NFL. So not really comparable situations. Okay. let's get to roasting Buck here. Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, and Sam Darnold, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, Chase Brown, Tank Bigsby, Raheem Mostert. Why is he taking Mostert, dude? What? Why? Buck, brother, why are you doing this to me? Oh, all right. DJ Moore, George Pickens, Jerry Jeudy, Matthew Golden, Emeka Egbuka, Keon Coleman, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Dallas Goedert, Mike Gesicki, Zach Ertz. Did he not stack any of his quarterbacks? Purdy is unstacked. Goff is unstacked. Buck, this is dog shit. Buck. Buck. Dude. Oh, I know he's doing this to tilt me. This is, so the guy, Buck, I am so tilted at you right now, man. Oh. God, he got me. Aim for players I think could exceed their value at ADP. I don't even hate the wide receivers. This team would be fine if any of it made sense. If Juwan Jennings was Ricky Pearsall, and if there's just no reason to take Jared Goff. I get you could have taken Isaac Tesla. You could have made me happy by taking Isaac Tesla. Oh. Never felt so good to hit delete on a team. The stack is the friends we made along the way. It's true. Okay. All right, here we go. An FFPC. Okay. What spot did Frankie draft out of? Frankie drafted out of the was that the 1 hole? Okay. All right, so if you guys are not in on the FFPC, this is a high-stakes fantasy football league. This is tight end premium. This is over at ffpc.com. These are like the highest-stakes fantasy football managed league. So this is a managed team. What did he say it was? All right, this is from 350. So he goes Barkley and Jacobs. Well, first off, Frankie gets a point because, like me, I name all my teams on FFPC after Taylor Swift songs. Actually, Coolers is one of my co-managers over on the FFPC, and we name all of our teams after Taylor Swift songs. Okay. Horribly boomer start from him here. Barkley, Jacobs, T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy. Mike Evans at 5-1 is hot. Aaron Jones, dude. Frankie, bro. Dude, you went way too boomer. You're killing me here. George Pickens, you get me back. Olave at 8-12, you're getting me back. Loveland, I think, is great in this format. Goddard, I think, is really strong. Kyler, unstacked. Purdy unstacked. Dude. Frankie. You're so close, man. Algier, Kirk, Taj Brooks, Ollie Gordon, Kareem Hunt, 49ers defense, Will Reichard, Miles Sanders. You did get Miles Sanders in round 20. I guarantee you the FFPC boomers are taking him in like the 13th round now. Kyler unstacked is actually fine. In this format, you're totally chill with Kyler unstacked in this. Yeah, no, you are. But what is Purdy unstacked getting you in managed? Purdy unstacked, I think, is bad. I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather Drake May. So he took Purdy at 12.12 unstacked. I'd rather take Drake May on this team. Frankie, this is honestly, Frankie, this is a delete for taking Aaron Jones at 6-12. The thing is, Frankie's not even a boomer. Frankie is my age. Frankie should not be drafting Aaron Jones at the 6-12 on the FFPC. Frankie knows better than that. Lutz, thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. Many blessings to you and yours as well, sir. No, I am 32 years old, Spurious News. I am not a boomer. I am 32 years old. You get out of here, bro. I'm not a boomer. I might have the bedtime of a boomer, but I myself am not a boomer. All right. My boy Shoei with an eliminator here. My eyes. My eyes. Joe Burrow, JJ McCarthy, Alvin Kamara, Joe Mixon, Travis Etienne, Jaden Blue, Rico Dowdle, Justice Hill. What does Justice Hill do for this team? I'm having a kid, Emwald. That's the news. You thought I was 27? See, I'm a young man. I'm a young man. Justin Jefferson with McCarthy in the eliminator. Absolutely love it. AJ Brown, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Jaden Higgins, Trey Harris. That's a little rookie heavy. DeAndre Hopkins, TJ Hawkinson, Brenton Strange, Darren Waller. I do like a Darren Waller at 213 in the eliminator. I do like that. That's a complete. I don't think there's anything that is like super standout about that. I think that is a. I think that's a complete. $32 with a biological age of 27. Exactly. The Brian Johnson diet is working. Thank you guys for the kind words, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, John. Appreciate you, B-Spurf, Joey, Mark, M. Wald. Thanks, fellas. I realized that it was an eliminator. Justice Hill is very good for the eliminator. Yeah, dude. Imagine I'll be drafting playoff best ball teams. The due date's in November, so I will be drafting playoff best ball teams. You know, while my kid is about to be born. All right. Sergeant Slim Jim. I don't know what contest this is. He didn't say. Baker Mayfield, Tua Tagovailoa, Christian McCaffrey, RJ Harvey, Byshell Tootin, Rashad White, Marshawn Lloyd, and Blake Corum. Well, Neil, I actually said it the other day on the Takecast with Neil, or not with Neil, with Laird. Drake London, Tyreek with Tua, Mike Evans with Baker, Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, Emeka Egbuka, Jack Besh, TJ Hawkinson, Kate Otten, Zach Ertz. I don't know. I mean, this isn't elite, but it's pretty good, right? I think this is just a nice compete, you know? This is a good team. Yeah, there you go, Sergeant Slim Jim. You know what? I'm even going to do a timestamp for you because you're not in the chat right now. So when you're watching this video, here you go. Sergeant Slim Jim. There you go. There's your timestamp, brother. You want me to scroll up? Didn't we already do you mean where? Didn't we do all these, bro? I think we did all these. Yeah, we did all these, bro. Oh, no. You mean the absolute top of the whole freaking thing? Dude, you're making me lose my place. Didn't we? Oh, all right, here we go. Here's Tone. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Michael Penix, Bucky Irving, Zach Charbonnet, Byshell Tootin, Tajay Spears, DJ Giddens, Woody Marks. If it's got Woody Marks, it can't be that good. It's pretty good, though. Puka, London, Jennings, Pearsall, Mooney, Knoll, Chimere DK, George Kittle, Kate Otten. It's like a giga mega Purdy stack. It's a good team. It's a good team. All right. I lost my place, so I'm going to have to work from the bottom now. Where's the Discord so I can submit a team for my new Twitch subscriber account? Chris, all you got to do is link your Twitch account to Discord, and it will automatically. There you go. Very real simple. Oh, there we go. Tone, what a guy. He just gave me my place back. All right, we did Sergeant Slim Jim. Here's Baxter. Jordan Love, Tua Tagovailoa, and Jackson Dart. Bucky Irving, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Warren. Yes. Hope you have a good year. Yeah, she's for sure gonna make me get a real job. No, I haven't done yours yet. I'm gonna get through all these though. I'm gonna get through all of these, Brandon. We will be. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but Karain is not recording with me until the afternoon, so we are gonna get through all of these today. I'll timestamp yours when I do it, okay? I'll put the timestamp in the YouTube description, so if you miss it, you can just click on it. Okay, I gotta get my... All right, Baxter, Love, Tua, Dart, Bucky, Swift, Warren, Eckler, Wright, Corum, Jamar Chase, George Pickens, Jalen Waddle, Matthew Golden, Marvin Mims, Demario Douglas, Darius Slayton, Trey McBride, and Tucker Kraft. I think this is fine. It just feels fine. Don't see anything overwhelmingly wrong with it. Don't see Jordan Love at pick 97. Might have gotten star methoded there. No, we're gonna do all the teams that are in there, Frankie. If you consider a career as an air traffic controller, no, but we might. Psychedelic Curs. Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Bryce Young, Jonathan Taylor, Chuba Hubbard. I kind of like that Bryce Young Chuba pairing. Like if Bryce Young ends up being good, Chuba's obviously a huge winner. Caleb Johnson, Isaac Urendo, and Justice Hill. Justin Jefferson, Jamison Williams, Ricky Pearsall, Keon Coleman, Luther Burden, Quentin Johnston, Adam Thielen, Isaac Tesla, Brock Bowers, and Theo Johnson. So he's got Bryce with Thielen and Hubbard. He's got Purdy with Pearsall, and he's got Goff with JMO. Jonathan Taylor at pick 26. Yeah, all right. I mean, we got another... I mean, I think he pretty clearly landed the plane here with Bowers and Jefferson. Yeah, this is a plane land. That's an elite. That is an elite. The draft... This is the draft that caused Neil to concede that his $7,200 price tag in Herzig's contest is fair. Jaden Daniels, Geno Smith, Matthew Stafford, Ken Walker, Caleb Johnson. This is your first BBM of the year? All right, Neil. Jaden Daniels, Geno Smith, Matt Stafford, Ken Walker, Caleb Johnson, Cam Scattaboo, Tank Bigsby, Jarquez Hunter, Brashard Smith. I mean, that's a fine running back room. Puka with Stafford, Adams with Stafford, Olave, Higgins, Besh with Geno, Roy. Oh. Neil, the wide receivers, brother. Zach Ertz just had to be a wide receiver. I mean, or Njoku. One way or the other. One of those guys had to be a wide receiver. Absolutely, yeah. Wide receiver room. Yeah, Neil, are you gonna max? Are you maxing these contests, bro? What's the plan there? Thoughts on Kendre Miller late round? I mean, he seems fine, right? All right, guys. I need to go get a coffee refill. And I need to plug my AirPod case in, but I'm going to leave you with some entertainment. I'm not going to leave you on your own. I'll be right back. Well, I think the issue is if we do the audio, it's gonna get what's it? We're gonna get copyright striked because it's the audio tracking behind here is like a real song. So I would get DMCA'd. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, same. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the audio. All right, let me get back to where we were. You guys can go and watch that on your own time. Oh, this is one of my favorites right here, though. Nothing like watching yourself operate a skateboard. This right here. Bang. Sick, dude. Sick. All right. That was Neil's team. Neil, I'm giving you a delete. Okay. My boy Hunter Goss, longtime fan, longtime buddy of the channel. Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love, Bucky Irving, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Warren, Jaden Blue, Will Shipley, Marshawn Lloyd. Oh, here, let me do a timestamp so we can. Oh, gotta share the screen. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think we are to submissions from. Yes, Fishkeeper. We are from submissions from today. All right, this is a puppy 2 team. Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love, Bucky Irving, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Warren, Jaden Blue, Will Shipley, Marshawn Lloyd, Jamar Chase, Devonta Smith, Jaden Reed, Keon Coleman, Luther Burden, Romeo Dubs, Jalen McMillan, Tutu Atwell, Trey McBride, Juwan Johnson. So he's got Love stacked like a bunch of ways. He's got Hurts with Devonta. I mean, it just doesn't leap out to me as like a giga mega smash. That's a good team. No issue with that team there. Good team, giving that compete. All right, here we go. We got my boy Tom C, the champ. Tom C, champ. It does sound like the Najee thing is real. It does sound like the Najee thing is real. Yeah, I was taking Jalen Milroe in the Superflex puppy. I went from AirPods to Sennheiser Momentum 4. Man, the thing is I just am so used to AirPods, I don't know if I could change. No, it's not debunked, it's real. What is real about the Najee Harris thing is that there was certainly an incident that he was involved in. No, I do not have to approve anyone in. I don't have to approve anyone in the Discord. If you are a YouTube subscriber, a Patreon subscriber, or a twitch.tv/Davis Maddox subscriber, it's going to add you automatically. Okay. Champ drafted Jaden Daniels, Jackson Dart. He said the 3 quarterback meta is not for me. RJ Harvey, Tony Pollard, Jalen Warren. A lot of Jalen Warren today. Cam Scattaboo, Tajay Spears, and Austin Eckler. Neighbors with Dart, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin with Jaden Daniels, Travis Hunter, Marvin Mims, Jack Besh, Wandale Robinson, TJ Hawkinson, Zach Ertz, Theo Johnson. That's really good. That's really good. Here, brother. Join Discord through Patreon. It's got to be the same. It's got to be the same email, but it's real simple, brother. Check that link right there. Super simple. I'm new here. What's a Slappy? I mean, basically, it's at the end of the day, it's just someone who prioritizes upside over everything. You'll get the vibe on it pretty quickly, I think. That was a good team. I'm not giving that one. Wait, did he? He did do the handcuck. I passed right over that. Honestly, on a Saquon team, I kind of get it. I think that's fine. I don't love Raheem Mostert there, but everything else about it is pretty good. That's a compete. That's a compete. Not giving it an elite. I'm giving it a compete. All right, here we go. Fishkeeper just got off of work. He's popping in. Wow, dude. Wow. He did a 2-3-10-3. Wow, dude. Baker Mayfield and Bryce Young, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, and Breece Hall. Mike Evans, Tet McMillan, Jordan Addison, Emeka Egbuka, Kyle Williams, Jalen McMillan, Keenan Allen, Devon Vele, Jake Bobo, Kendrick Bourne, TJ Hawkinson, John. Oh my God. Dude. Devon Vele, Jake Bobo, and Kendrick Bourne. Oh man, I understand. I totally understand what his strategy was here. So it's not nearly as outlandish as it seems, because there definitely is edge in the eliminator. Don't get me wrong, there is an edge in the eliminator in getting some undrafted guys, but not at wide receiver. You want undrafted guys at running back. What you want is, like, if he posted this with, let's just keep it guys on the same team. So let's say instead of Vele, it was Estime. And instead of Bobo, it was Damian Martinez. Instead of Kendrick Bourne, it was Antonio Gibson. I would actually pick up what he was laying down. Truly. But they're like, what would have to happen for Devon Vele to get 19 underdog points? Will Devon Vele have one game in his career with 19 underdog points? Like, probably not, right? Like, there's actually probably no way. And Jonnu Smith at 105, that is tough to eat. I'm sorry, Fishkeeper. You just got off of work. And I'm dunking on you, but Jonnu Smith at 105 and a Jake Bobo team is not what I was expecting to see. All right, here we go. We've got Turmoise. Lamar Jackson, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, Chuba Hubbard, DeAndre Swift, Tyrone Tracy, Ramondre Stevenson, J.K. Dobbins at pick 178, Jalen Wright. I like the running backs. I'm pretty in. This is a schnouz. Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Devontae Adams, Chris Godwin, Josh Downs, Rashad Bateman, Brenton Strange, Juwan Johnson, Tyler Conklin. I mean, it's really, really good. Only thing I would, minor criticism would be Tyler Conklin. I don't think really adds anything because you don't even have Justin Herbert here. I would have preferred Tyler Conklin to be Dante Thornton or, honestly, even Trey Tucker, I think, just to add in a little bit more correlation. But that is elite. That's elite. Started a team, Chase Bowers, Jonathan Taylor, James Cook, Xavier Worthy, Burrow, and Godwin. It was a crazy draft. Lamar went in the first. Allen went in the second. I think that's a pretty good team, brother. I think that sounds like quite a nice start. That was a good team from our boy Lil Max O. That was an elite. All right, we already did this one from Nick. All right, we've got a Kramer. This is his most recent BBM. This is from July 9th. I like Brenton Strange. Brenton Strange had more yards last season than De'Ami Brown's ever had in his career. How you guys like that little fact? More yards last year for Brenton Strange than any year of De'Ami Brown's career. Can you ever have a burrito too early, bro? All right. Caleb Williams, Tua Tagovailoa, and Matt Stafford. This is honestly, that's an Evan Ingram-ass stat. All right, there you go. You were able to get in, Dale? Cool. God, it's probably, oh man. Do you think my wife will let it be a Chipotle day? Probably not, but man, it would be sick. All right. Caleb Williams, Tua Tagovailoa, Matt Stafford, Devin Achane, RJ Harvey, Travis Etienne Jr., Trey Benson, Rico Dowdle, Jarquez Hunter. It's like a fine running back room. Puka with Stafford, Marvin Harrison, DJ Moore, Waddle with Tua, Pearsall, Igbuka, Atwell, Tyler Warren, Zach Ertz. Am I missing something? Oh, DJ Moore. I am missing something. He's got the 49ers bring back. He's got Igbuka, one of my favorites. I think that's compete. I wouldn't say anything about that as like overwhelmingly elite, but it's definitely compete from Kramer. All right, we've got all right, here's my boy. Let me put I said I put a timestamp in for him. All right, we are 144.30. 144.30. Lil Dodger 24. Wow, dude. Oh, it's a big board. This is the life we were living. Bo Nix at 89, Richardson at 137. Alvin Kamara, Amari, big discount on Amari and Hampton. Isaiah Pacheco, Devin Neal. We were taking Devin Neal. Dylan Sampson and Audric Estime. Brian Thomas Jr., Lad McConkey. Wow, he got Worthy and Rice. Mims, Mitchell, Whittington, and Franklin. So accidental game stack of Kansas City, Denver. David Njoku. Wow, he didn't know they were going to be teammates. David Njoku, Harold Fan, and Noah Gray, Taysom Hill. What I will give that is that's a very funny team. Another 3 running back team. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, you know, it's like kind of the way I think about the big board is that you are gonna find a lot of teams like that where it's like, man, I got some sick ADP values, but you also have like 4 zeros. Fun, but also what the fuck was I doing? All right, we got Mr. Oh, here's the Bowers at 30 team. Oh, so that's what happened. Josh Allen went early. Jaden Daniels went early. Reek went really early. Jacobs went really... That's just crazy, man. Put me in one of those rooms, brother. All right. Bang. Here we go. Mr. Channel Mod himself. C Money. Justin Herbert. Bryce Young. Sam Darnold. Just going to get a lot of CLV on Hampton here. DeAndre Swift. Jordan Mason. Sharbs with Darnold. Rico Dowdle. And Justice Hill. Justin Jefferson. Tyreek Hill. T. Higgins. George Pickens. Jerry Jeudy. Adam Thielen. Mike Williams. Travis Kelce. Isaiah Likely. Man, I really wish this team had Trey Harris. Trey Harris instead of Mason, and then your running backs are pretty weak. I think that's a compete. That's a compete, I think. I do like, you know what? Maybe Trey Harris instead of Kelce, bro. Trey Harris instead of Kelce, and you're chilling. This is a good team, though. That's a compete. Yeah. So it's hateful. Well, I don't know how to do it on your phone. I only know how to do it on desktop, the draft board. That's a compete. That's a compete from my boy C Money. All right, we got another AA11 team. Oh no. All right, sir, I'm here to report that another Jefferson Bowers JT has hit the building. Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, Caleb Johnson, Tyrone Tracy, Cam Scatterbo, Ray Davis. He kind of landed the plane at running back. I don't love Tracy at 98. Justin Jefferson, Devonta Smith, Ricky Pearsall, Keon Coleman, Christian Kirk, Hollywood Brown, Keenan Allen, and Trey Tucker, Brock Bowers, and Zach Ertz. I mean, man. I wouldn't say you ruined it, but I wouldn't say the plane landed. Like, Ertz and Bowers is fine. Keenan and Tucker is pretty freaking thin. I definitely no, come on, guys. You guys are crazy. This is not that bad. Scatterbo and Tracy is tough. It's not nearly as bad as you guys are saying. But it's certainly the plane was not landed. It's completely fine. It's a compete, but the plane was not landed. All right, here's another Josh Allen from Arbitrage. Allen and Williams, McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift. Yes, everyone returned. Everyone returned home. Everyone got home safe, but it was not a smooth landing. Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift, Austin Eckler. Dude, you are obsessed with Austin Eckler. Will Shipley chasing, Marshawn Lloyd, Rashard Smith, Rashee Rice, DJ Moore, Juwan Jennings, Jaden Reed, Cooper Kupp, Luther Burden, Demario Douglas, Curtis Samuel, Dalton. Oh, Kincaid ahead of ADP. Delete it. Kincaid ahead of ADP. Gone. All right, this is from Cole, Packer fan 3. Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, Michael Penix, Ashton Genty, Breece Hall, Ken Walker. I believe that because he does project very well. Like if you do any kind of drafting off of projections, if you do any kind of drafting off of projections, the Eckler is going to be really good. All right, Mayfield, Love, Penix, Genty, Breece, Walker, Warren, Hunter, Drake London, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. She's got the double. Golden, Trey Harris, Christian Watson, bro. He is living up to his name. Christian Watson, dude, get out of here. Get out of here. Tucker Kraft, Kyle Pitts, Mason Taylor. I also don't think you need a third tight end on this team. That's a delete, bro. I'm giving you a delete for taking Christian Watson. Delete. All right, Joel Wirth says this is the Corgi shipper. Do we agree? Is this the Corgi shipper from Joel Wirth? I don't know. Let's find out. Brock Purdy, Michael Penix, and Matthew Stafford. Christian McCaffrey with Purdy, Breece Hall, Travion Henderson, J.K. Dobbins, Braylon Allen. Remember, J.K. Dobbins much better in these time box contests. Braylon Allen, Will Shipley. Drake London with Penix, Devontae Adams with Stafford, Travis Hunter at pick 56, Ricky Pearsall with Purdy, Luther Burden bring back, Demario Douglas bring back for Breece Hall, Jalen Noel at pick 209. Jalen Noel at pick 209. Guys, what are we doing? What is going on? TJ Hawkinson and Tucker Kraft. I mean, all right. This is really good. That's elite. That's really good. I don't care how cocky the comment is. That is a shipper. He's got McCaffrey and Breece. He's got Purdy, Penix, Stafford. He's got 3 wide receiver ones. We did your team. I don't think I timestamped it. It was probably about half an hour ago-ish. Run good, Rick. But we did your team. Yeah, Joel, it's really good. That's just all shippers up and down. I'm doing all the teams that were in there, Jared. Yeah, that is insane. If you love Michael Penix for fantasy, but you don't like London, those two things do not make any sense at all. All right, we got AMAC D 123. Lamar Jackson, Caleb Williams, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones. Have to be a YouTube member, a twitch.tv/Davis Maddox subscriber, or a patreon.com/Davis Maddox subscriber to get into the Discord. It's not a free Discord. All right. Lamar Jackson, Caleb Williams, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, Jaden Blue, Rico Dowdle, Justice Hill, Marshawn Lloyd. I don't know if you needed the 7th running back, but I don't hate it. St. Brown, Brian Thomas, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze. He's got the Caleb double. Romeo Dubs. My watch just went crazy with Scott Fishbowl notifications. All right, you have Mr. Explosion himself, Najee Harris, as your running back 3. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brian Thomas Jr., DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Romeo Dubs, Jalen McMillan, Jalen Knoll, TJ Hawkinson, and Colston Loveland. What are we thinking? A Caleb Williams triple with no 49er? That's a. I mean, I don't love this team. I think this is a. I think that is a compete. I think that is a compete. Yeah, I think he's just missing one really solid wide receiver there. I mean, St. Brown BTJ is pretty freaking good. That's a compete. Hey Mac, that's a compete. All right, here we go. Frankie Dash. Frankie Dash's son drafted this one. You know what? You're right. I'm changing my vote. Najee Harris, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones. We're giving it a delete. Okay. Frankie's son drafted this team, so you guys better be nice to him, bro. Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, and Sam Darnold. Jonathan Taylor, Chase Brown, and Ken Walker. So your son's a Slappy? Frankie Dash's son is a Slappy, dude. He only drafted 4 running backs. Malik Neighbors, Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter at 43. He's a Slappy, bro. Your son is slapping. Jerry Jeudy, Matthew Golden, Cooper Kupp. Slightly negative downgrade for Cooper Kupp. Romeo Dubs, Dontavian Wicks, Torrey Horton is very funny. David Njoku, Brenton Strange, Elijah Royale. I'm giving your son a Slappy grade for sure. That's so funny, dude. Yeah, he's slapping. Honestly, don't know many 13-year-olds who could do better. Slappy son, give me Slappy son over median projection daughter every day of the week and twice on Sundays, Chris. No doubt. Yeah. That's a compete. Tell Frankie, tell your son that we're all proud of him and welcome him to the Slappy community for us. All right. Oh, here's a big board team from Dr. One the Professor. GM Connor. We've got Brock Purdy, Justin Herbert. Yes. Yeah, I will. Yes, I will. 157, 156. Frankie's son drafts a slapper. Brock, okay, Dr. One, this is a big board from my boy, Dr. One the Professor. Brock Purdy, Justin Herbert, Jackson Dart, Christian McCaffrey, Amarian Hampton, Travion Henderson, Blake Corum, and Jalen Wright. Pretty good running back room. That's a really good running back room, actually, for the big board. With Neighbors, JSN, Devonta Smith, Ricky Pearsall, Quentin Johnston, Jalen Royals, Jaden Higgins, Tez Johnson, Short King Spring, dude, Elijah Moore, David Njoku, Kyle Pitts, Juwan Johnson. So I guess his zeros are Tez Johnson is a 0. Jalen Royals is an effective 0. Is that it? He got through a big board draft with 2 effective zeros. That's elite. And he got Purdy with Pearsall. He got Herbert with QJ. Did he backdoor a Dart stack? No, he didn't back. Oh, he did. He got Neighbors. Bang. That is really good stuff. That is an elite big board. Okay. M. Wolf, my boy Mark Wolf, who I believe is here. Joe Burrow at 78. He pushed him. Dude, so if you got Burrow at 78, you get it all the way around, right? because 78 is, what is that, the 4th pick of the 7th round? Joe Burrow, Drake May, CJ Stroud, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin Achane, Travion Henderson. Have you guys seen this one yet? I don't think I've seen a Justice Hill and Keaton Mitchell yet. T. Higgins, DJ Moore, George Pickens, Jaden Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, Luther Burden, Demario Douglas, Darius Slayton, Jake Ferguson, and Hunter Henry. The Chase guy took Lamar. It's kind of an interesting move to do that over at the 2-3 corner. All right. Only question I have here is, how is your wide receiver 4, Jaden Higgins? Well, it's more like, I actually think on this team, I would have gone with a 3rd tight end over a 3rd quarterback. What do you guys think? I think I would have gone with I would have gone with a Juwan Johnson type. I mean, I'm giving you an elite for the Awoos, though. Mark, you get an elite for the ADP. That's an elite. You submit by becoming a YouTube member. Got to become a YouTube member, a patreon.com/DavisMattic subscriber, or a twitch.tv/ADP. My brain's not working. But you have to pay one of the ways to get in the Discord. Yes. I would say this is absolutely stone likely to happen. We're going to look at a team and we're going to say delete, and that team is going to win the puppy. Oh, there you go. Okay. I will. You just realized I thought because you were submitting that last week, a more weekly winner style team. That actually makes way more sense. So we'll get to that team here in a second. Andrew, it's super simple, bro. There are if you just follow the steps. Oh, there's a Dalmatian? Is it brand new? To just hit the lobby? There we go. 3 entry max, $101 to first, $30K to first. The DraftKings stuff with Pat is pre-recorded, so that is going to be out. Next week, Greg, because I am going on vacation, but I need to have stuff out on YouTube, obviously. Okay. All right. Worst team possibly drafted ever. Pre-draft NFL War Room. Tua and Shadur. James Cook at pick 30. Tyrone Tracy at pick 67. Rico Dowdle, Jalen Wright, Austin Eckler, Jordan James, and Kareem Hunt. Malik Neighbors. Lad McConkey. Rome Odunze. Luther Burden. Oh my God. This guy just got killed by CLV. Io Manor, Hopkins, Kittle, John. Oh my God. This is so brutal. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I have some ones like this, but oh, is it painful to watch? Yeah, you don't like his tight ends with Jonnu at pick 91, brother. That is not a compete. No, you guys are capping. But he wins the award for the funniest team, I think. Oh, that's so good. Big shout out to Pulling Out for Life. That is so funny, man. Not the Luther Burden at 78, Marvin Mims at 115. Funniest team by far. All right. That was very funny. That was very, very funny. All right. Goods. This was Goods' first big board. Delete of the week is prestigious. I agree. All right. Justin Herbert, JJ McCarthy, and Jackson Dart. Jahmyr Gibbs, Amarian Hampton, Cam Scatterbo, Braylon Allen, Dylan Sampson. This is a big board? First big board from Goods. Okay, McCarthy at 199. Pretty freaking good. What do you mean it's not the right team? There you go. You guys said I was frozen? What do you mean I'm frozen, bro? I'm not frozen. What tournament is this? Can't be a big board with 18 spots? Well, whatever. Josh Allen, Cam Ward, JJ McCarthy, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, Ken Walker, Travis Etienne. Wow, Etienne and Bigsby, Ollie Gordon, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Ted McMillan, Juwan Jennings, Trey Harris, Steph Diggs, Travis Hunter, 186, Deontay Johnson, Evan Ingram, Zach Ertz, Aronde Gadsden. Fire. Absolute heat. Mega elite. He has no zeros. I mean, Deontay Johnson is like an arguable zero. Ollie Gordon is like an arguable zero, but I take both of those guys right now. That is heat. That is heat goods. I'm not giving you the award because it's kind of cheating. Okay. We got Chosen. BBM from Chosen. Justin Herbert, JJ McCarthy, Jackson Dart, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amarian Hampton. Oh, because I pulled up the wrong thing. Herbert, McCarthy, Dart, Jahmyr Gibbs, Amarian Hampton, Cam Scatterbo, Braylon Allen, Dylan Sampson, Ladd McConkey, Tyreek Hill, George Pickens, Chris Olave, Matthew Golden, Quentin Johnston, Keenan, Hawkinson, Warren, Theo. So we got Dart and Theo. He has Herbert and Ladd. He's got McCarthy and Hawkinson. I mean, I just do not love Cam Scatterbo at pick 101, but it doesn't even matter on this team because he has Jahmyr Gibbs and Amarian Hampton. George Pickens is his wide receiver 3. Olave is his wide receiver 4. That's clearly elite. Chosen with a clear elite. I need to get a little video to play, like how we play this. I need one of those for elites. All right, Julian, my boy Julian, PDC 19, Jalen Hurts and JJ McCarthy, Jahmyr Gibbs, Tyrone Tracy, Austin Eckler, Roshan Johnson, Will Shipley chasing, Jarquez Hunter, Keaton Mitchell. Competent running back room. Competent. You have outs there. AJ Brown with Hurts. Hurts after ADP, Brown after ADP. Devontae Adams, Xavier Worthy, Juwan Jennings, Khalil Shakir. Don't love that. Chosen, whose promo code did you use? Whose promo code did you use? Did you use promo code Pete? Be honest with me. Just got here, saw my review. Davis, you have to boomer it up in the FFPC sometimes. Yeah, not Aaron Jones, bro. Not Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones at 6'12". Grow up, man. Grow up, Frankie. Bang. Welcome, Inuar. Probably didn't say it right, but thank you. Appreciate all the new membies. Hawkinson, Goddard. Oh, well, that buddy, it's fine. You probably did you use the counselors? It would be really funny if you did use the counselors. I gotta make my picks in the Scott Fish Bowl real quick. Julian, I think this team is totally fine. I don't love Shakir, and I don't love Noah Brown. C Money, help my boy out. But the short answer is you're already in it. You just have to link your YouTube account to Discord. It's all you got to do. I just don't like Khalil Shakir doesn't do anything. Bateman doesn't really do anything for me, and Noah Brown doesn't do anything for me. I'm giving you a compete, Julian. Chief Dale, Brock Purdy, Tua Tagovailoa, Bryce Young, Devin Achane, Chuba Hubbard, DeAndre Swift, Will Shipley, Marshawn Lloyd. Why did Marshawn Lloyd not have an 80? Oh, it was the first week of BBM. Nico Collins. Nico at 7. Wow. DJ Moore. Rashee Rice at 42. Jacoby Myers. Ricky Pearsall with Purdy. Burden. Achane with Tua, by the way. I missed that. Luther Burden. Jalen Coker at 175. Pat Bryant. Travis Kelce. Isaiah Likely. So Chief Dale was hip to the 3-quarterback meta before it was cool. All right. There you go. I think that's really good. I mean, I don't love his running backs, but Swift at 114 is pretty sick. A lot of negative CLV on Burden, but all of his other wide receivers are like pretty positive CLV. That's really good. I'm giving you an elite, Dale. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing your team, brother. All right, Jared. These are, I think, the teams that you just submitted here. Jalen Hurts, Michael Penix, Isaiah Pacheco, Brian Robinson Jr., Zach Charbonnet, Travis Etienne Jr., Trey Benson, Tyler Algier. Hey, go Chiefs. Will Shipley, Justice Hill, Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, Terry McLaurin, Devonta Smith, George Pickens, Demario Douglas, Sam Laporta, Mike Gesicki. So Hurts and Devonta, actually pretty strong running backs, given the wide receivers. That's really good. Oh, this is crazy. This is like a first week. Yeah, this is an elite. That's an elite, brother. So much good CLV. I guess not on Keenan, but everyone else. That is you got an elite. You got an elite, Jared. Bang bang. Looks like I skipped past some of these. I gave Chosen an elite. All right, here's Kramer 222. I think I'm just about done. We need a Noir to post his. You are automatically in the Discord, brother. You don't have to be linked. All you have to do is open up Discord, link your YouTube to your Discord account, make sure it's the same email address, link them, and you will be automatically added in. It'll pop you right in there. There you go. There's the support article right there. The Chargers could totally sign Keenan to fill the Najee role. They have the same build. That's really good. All right. Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Mixon. You guys, today is Cam Scatterboot Day. You guys love Cam Scatterboot today. What's up with that? Jalen Warren, Isaac Urendo, Rico Dowdle. Is that enough at running back? I guess it probably is. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Oh, you did the double and you got sniped. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. So you have 2 doubles and none of the quarterbacks. Jacoby Myers, Kyle Williams, Wando Robbins. Oh, of course. He submitted. De'Ami Brown team. Okay. I actually have some thoughts about this, which is that when this happens to you, what you should do is you should take a third quarterback. So instead of taking, I mean, it's fine. It's fine to do Kyle Williams and Drake May, and it's fine to do De'Ami Brown and Trevor Lawrence. But on this team, Juwan Johnson should have been a third quarterback, because what you're kind of trying to hit is you're trying to hit like Jackson Dart runs for 2 touchdowns, or Richardson has a big one, or even like Aaron Rodgers throws 1 touchdown to Pat Freiermuth, 1 to Jonnu Smith, 1 to Connor Hayward, or whatever. When I get sniped on the doubles like that, I try and get more ways to beat the quarterback score that I'll be up against in week 17. But I think you recovered very. I think yes. Yeah, you know, like Richardson. Other than that, I mean, obviously this is a super strong team. Tons of ADP value on Godwin. That's a compete. The quarterbacks keeping it from being perfect. All right, we have a pug from C Money 125. My boy, Justin Fields at 98. Drake May, Jordan Love, Barkley, Bucky, Cook, Dowdle, and a pick 91 Dobbins. Yeah, taking Evans at 25 and getting sniped on Baker is so annoying. We've got T. Higgins, Jaden Reed, Jacoby Myers, Jaden Higgins, Christian Kirk, Dontavian Wicks, and Ray McLeod. Kittle, Likely, Henry. So you took Henry instead of Douglas. I think I would have liked Mario Douglas on this one more. Or even honestly, even Matt Collins, I think, instead of Ray McLeod. But Love and Wicks is nice. I'm giving you a delete because it's too tilting to see Ray McLeod's name. I see no. Even being a mod is not getting you past taking Ray McLeod. All right. Oh God, that font just went crazy, dude. My boy said he was not technologically savvy, so I'm gonna do my best here. This is a total visual nightmare, but I'm gonna do this because my boy said he's not technologically savvy, so I'm not bullying him. He's got Jamar Chase, Jonathan Taylor, Trey McBride. That is a nice start. DK Metcalf, George Pickens, Matthew Golden, Caleb Johnson, Jaden Higgins, Trey Harris, Justin Herbert with Harris, Najee Harris, CJ Stroud with Higgins, Ray Davis, Quentin Johnston, Braylon Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Dalton Schultz, and Woody Marks. His browser must have been zoomed in. You have to be a subscriber of the channel. So you can do that via being a member of YouTube. There's a join button right there on your screen. You can subscribe at twitch.tv/DavisMattic, or you can subscribe at patreon.com/DavisMattic. All of those will get you in the Discord. Then wherever you are a member, then you will be able to pop right in. It's just too many Chargers for me. That is just way too many Chargers. That's like 19 Chargers. Just way too many Chargers. I don't even know. And a Woody Marks. Woody Marks and the Chargers. Okay, here we go. So that other team that Fishkeeper posted was a weekly winner, or was a weekly winners team. This is the eliminator team. He's got Bo Nix and Caleb Williams, Saquon Barkley, Chase Brown, Alvin Kamara, Baishal Toot, and Tank Bigsby. I actually love Baishal Toot and Tank Bigsby together in the eliminator. Fishkeeper, I think this is good. The name of the Discord is Slappy Central. I hope to fall upon a submission where all the faces and names are jumbled up. Yeah, it does. It happens. It's okay, Chris. It's a learning experience for all of us. We're all learning here together. Yes, he's saying that he has clicked the subscribe button, but not the join button. So he is a subscriber, but not a member, is what he's saying. He's a little confused, which is fine, bro. We're chilling. Okay. I like this so far. Tyreek Hill, Ted McMillan, Jacoby Myers, Chris Godwin, Rashad Bateman, Alec Pierce, Calvin Austin, Kayshon Boutte. You, Fishkeeper, you like to play fancy, bro. There's really nothing that can stop you from being fancy. You can't help yourself. Calvin Austin, Kayshon Boutte, Jake Ferguson, Pat Freiermuth, Juwan Johnson. I'm giving you a delete for your own good. You cannot help yourself, man. You just love to be fancy, bro. I'm giving you, and I hope you learn from this, because this is really good. I was all the way Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Barkley, Chase Brown, Tootin, Bigsby, Tyreek, Tet, Myers, Godwin, Bateman. I was with you all the way until I saw Kayshon Boutte on not even a May team. It's a good team, but I'm giving you a delete just for being fancy. All right, we've got B Spurf, Bo Nix, Trevor Lawrence. Oh, this was in the Golden. Okay. Bo Nix, Trevor Lawrence, Jackson Dart, Kyron Williams, Breece Hall, Ken Walker, Aaron Jones, Taj Brooks. You got to get to the playoffs, bro. You got to get to the playoffs in the eliminator. Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Chris Olave, Matthew Golden, Marvin Mims, Romeo Dubs, Demario Douglas, Evan Ingram, Brenton Strange, and Mike Gesicki. Why are there so many Bengals on this team? I guess there aren't. I guess there are literally just two. I think it's funny when any team has both Brenton Strange and Evan Ingram. I don't know why. It really tickles me, but it does. Yes, you are subscribed, but you have to become a member. Costs $4.99 a month. Helps support me. Helps keep me in business. Here, I will even copy and paste the join button for you right now, because we'd be happy to have you. Honestly, we're happy to have anyone. But there you go. Sometimes on mobile, it gives you a hard time. It's actually not as like, you are not the first person to be confused by this, and you won't be the last. I don't know. What do we think? A 3-5-7-3 with Knicks and Mims. You know what? I'm giving you, yes, it on mobile, it is annoying. You have to click that link. It won't let you join on mobile unless you do it in like Safari, like unless you do it in a web browser. I'm giving you an elite just because you have Bo Nix and Marvin Mims, and it's a Mims day. All right, we've got a Frankie Dash. So Frankie's kid drafted a team we viewed as strong earlier. Oh, I didn't know you could join on mobile. People have told me you can't join on mobile before. They've said that it's too hard. Yes, exactly. There you go. The button does not exist on the app. Yeah. There you go. It's. I think you're right, sports poker guy. I think Martin is wrong. Maybe Martin's on an Android. Maybe it's different. I don't know. There exactly. I knew it. Send the 5 tight end team. Put it in the chat. It is. It's that. So actually, wait. This is it. I literally solved this right now. YouTube doesn't let you do it. I know this. I know this because of Patreon stuff, but Apple charges an extra 30% tax to any app that does a payment through an Apple iPhone. So that's why on the YouTube app on your iPhone, you can't do it. To have an application that does payments, Apple charges a 30% surcharge to that app place. So that's why you can do it on Android and you can't do it on iPhone. We solved it. What was I doing here? Oh, this is Frankie Dash. All right, Baker, Tua, Fields. Wow. What contest is this? He got Fields at 156. Little board. Very first team he drafted this year. I'm a De'Ami Brown touchdown over under away. All right, honestly, dude, put your team in right now, just because that was a very funny comment. Hampton, Sharbs, ETN at 109, Devin Neal, many such cases, Javonte Williams, RJ Harvey, Brian Thomas Jr., Malik Neighbors, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill at 37, Chris Olave, Malik Washington, Tez Johnson, many such cases, Roman Wilson, Jonnu, Cade, Fant. Dude, it's so close. This one was so close. You got RJ Harvey at pick 81. You got Tyreek at pick 37. This one is so... If Devin Neal was just... And it's not your fault. You probably were watching me talking about how good Devin Neal is. You were so close. I'm giving that a very funny little board grade. All right, here we go. We got my boy Third Down Dylan with another little board. These little boards are so funny. Honestly, it's not your fault. It is my fault for telling you Devin Neal was good. Kyler Murray, Bryce Young, Bijan Robinson, Travion Henderson, Caleb Johnson, Isaiah Pacheco, Brashard Smith, Nick Chubb, Isaiah Davis, Lad McConkey, Marvin Harrison Jr., Tet McMillan, George Pickens, Michael Pittman Jr., Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker, Alec Iomanner, Evan Ingram, Jatavian Sanders, Noah Gray. That is a rough. There we go. He figured it out. They tried to keep Sports Poker Guy down, and they couldn't. I knew he was always going to get it. It's never that hard. It is a little... I remember the first time I tried to join Pete's channel, and I was like, what the fuck? How do I join the Discord? What is all of this? So I get it. All right. So we got really good value on Pickens. You could not draft this team now other than Pacheco. No chance. Tet is more expensive than this. Pickens is more expensive than this. Honestly, even Pittman is more expensive than this. All you got to do is link your 2 accounts. So if you link YouTube to Discord, it'll pop you in automatically. Okay. That's a good fun trip down memory lane. All right, we've got an FFPC team from my boy Fantasy Football Garage. They were drafting from the 2 spot. Okay. Bowers, AJ Brown, Rashee Rice, Jalen Hurts, Tet McMillan. Freaking love it, dude. Love it. Absolutely elite start here. Caleb Johnson. I maybe actually would have taken Waddle over Pollard. You probably got sniped right here on Jaden Reed. Brian Robinson, Cam Scattaboo, Jaden Higgins, Jaden Blue, Jarquez Hunter, Trey Harris, Dylan Sampson, Keaton Mitchell, Terrence Ferguson, Keenan Allen, Arizona, A.D. Mitchell, Will Lutz. I mean, bro. Let's give it to him. Come on, bros. I think we gotta give this man his flowers, bro. Absolute shipper here. That is, you're really not behind at running back. Your wide receiver 4 is Jaden Higgins. Your wide receiver 5 is Trey Harris. Yeah, it's not fair because you're basically drafting with your opponent's hands tied behind their backs because they're all 90 years old. I mean, the thing about, and I play on the FFPC, but the thing about the FFPC is you are not making any money unless you win. We had teams finish in the top 20 in the main event, and we lost money on the year. With Coolers is part of my co-managing team, and I think we finished 18th in the FFPC main event, and we lost money on the year. No, Frankie, there's no slappiness about this. This team is just heat. What he didn't make one wrong pick. His running backs are better than yours, and you drafted running backs. Yes, it's very good for rollovers. Yes. 100%. The payout structure is horrible, and the rake is like a crazy high. But I mean, I play it. I've played on the FFPC every year I think we've played 8 years in a row. Like, it's $1 million fantasy football contest. Like, you can't. What are you gonna do? Not play $1 million fantasy football contest? Not me, bro. All right. Worst balls. That's a very funny name. Yeah, it's a worse prize structure than that. All right, worst balls. Very funny username. Well, it's not negative EV. It's definitely not negative EV because the people you are playing against are horrible. Like, you will see people who just have no clue. It's almost kind of like playing in a home league. There are people who think they're good at fantasy who are like god awful, just so bad. Josh Allen, Bryce Young, Geno Smith, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, J.K. Dobbins, Tajay Spears, DJ Moore, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Keon Coleman, Luther Burden, Josh Palmer, Keenan Allen, A.D. Mitchell, and Jalen Tolbert, Sam Laporta, and Ferguson. So he's got Allen with... I'll tell you what, you just did not need Josh Palmer here. Not that it's bad, but you didn't need him. And I probably am never taking Bryce here. I think Geno was fine, but I'm probably never taking Bryce ahead of ADP without Tet here. This team it's not bad. That's a compete. Krabizi, worst balls. That's a compete. No, it's a 3-week sprint. All right, here we go. We got to the end of the queue. 2 hours and 33 minutes in. We got to the end of the queue. Yes, the Dalmatian did just drop. I think what I'm going to do is I might... Actually, you know what? I need to text Soccer Dave. Because we got to do the members only stream. All right, this was my boy Westy, Joe Burrow, Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, Chuba Hubbard, Caleb Johnson, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashad White, Braylon Allen, DJ Giddens, Jamar Chase. Wow, he did the big Burrow push. Chase, Higgins, Harrison. He even got Harrison. Michael Pittman Jr., Christian Kirk, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Coker. I wish Jalen Coker was someone else, but 216. Kittle and Gesicki. I mean, brother, you are like a Bucky Irving ankle turn away from just having the nuts. This team is sick. Love the running backs. And I think you really smartly, here's something Miles did that's really smart that you don't think about until it's too late. But if your predetermined plan is taking Joe Burrow at the 6-7 turn and you do Chase, Higgins, and Harrison or McBride at the first turn, you are so dusted at running back. So I think pulling up Hubbard or Kamara or Walker or Mixon to the 4-5 turn is actually really good. So that I'm giving that a firm elite for Miles there. All right, now I was about to end the stream, but there's no way I can't leave until Sports Poker Guy posts a team in there. Wherever he is, he's got to post his team. And then we can bail. All right, we're going to check my boy Noir's Corgi. All right, this is Jared. Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, Ashton Genty, Travion Henderson, Tony Pollard, Bayshell Tootin, RJ Harvey, Zay Flowers, George Pickens, Jacoby Myers, Rashad Bateman, Trey Harris, Andre Yoshibas, Jack Besh, Jalen Tolbert, De'Ami Brown. It's always De'Ami. Darius Slayton, Brock Bowers, David Njoku, Isaiah Likely. So we got Lamar and Likely and Bateman. And he just added a shit ton of receivers in there. That's a compete. That's really good. I have my YouTube account linked to my Discord, but I'm not. If you unlink and relink, it should get you in there. That's normally what you have to do. What channel did you submit your Corgi in, sir? Because I don't see it. Is it in a channel that I can't see? Is it in Best Ball Screenies, perhaps? What channel is it in, bro? Oh, we did it already? Okay, sick. All right, guys, where is Sports Poker Guy? If you just tell me your Discord username, I will add you in. Cause we gotta keep it moving. Man, I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna feel bad doing this to him. But I guess I'll just, while we're waiting, I'll just give you guys a little bit of an update. Yes. So at some point, well, maybe in like 20 minutes. The big thing that you guys need to look out for is for the next 5 days. No, next 7 days. we are going to be doing a bunch of pre-recorded videos. No, Pat did not cancel on me. I literally am about to leave. Basically over the next 7-8 days, there's going to be a bunch of pre-recorded content. I've got DraftKings best ball videos recorded with Neil Orfield, with Pat Carrain, with JJ Zacharyson, and all that stuff is going to be up on the channel. And I have them set up as premieres, so you guys will be able to come and sit in the chat, hang out, do whatever. But make sure that you guys like the video. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure that make sure that you're a YouTube member so that you can hang out and submit teams next week. But yeah, if you guys need me, I'll probably be in the Discord. And at some point, we're gonna do. It'll be, our members only stuff is gonna be later. The YouTube, the Swoley's members only is going to be later today. So we'll see you then.
It's Short King Summer, dude. It just feels like no one in fantasy sports ever learns anything. Does he mistime it, or is Brock Bowers just a grown man? Brock Bowers is just a grown man. Dare I say, Rich, football might be back. In the words of Lane Johnson,